Welcome to tonight's stream, guys. This is Paul Mills, also known as Binarai from RTM Core. Just want to say a big thank you to White Bat Audio. Thanks for the tunes tonight, guy. There's going to be a little bit of rain tonight in Bitknives party chat. Bitknives CryptoSmith party chat. If you head to our Discord, the link is at the top right of the stream. Head over to Bitknives party chat. In about 7 minutes time, we'll have a little bit of an RTM update for you. Keep you all in the loop. A bit of a longer one this time. That's a little rain sent to the Bitknives chat. Welcome to the stream if you're just joining us. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. This is the official Raptoreum YouTube. We're going to have a little bit of an RTM update. Maybe 10 minutes. And then we'll get over to Smith. Smith will be having a stream tonight. Half the stream will be working on the Bitknives Blade. That's the main one for the MMORPG. Then he'll be working on something cool for one of the lucky viewers tonight. If you want to own what is created tonight by Smith himself, head over to our Discord. Link is at the top right of the stream. Head over to #bidding. We have no idea what is going to be created. And I don't think Smith does either. He told us tonight to call the stream Hammer Down, so maybe there's a clue in the name. We'll soon see. Hi Ricky, nice to see you in the chat. Hi Humble. Hi Crypto7. How you doing, Kyle? Sherm. See up. How you doing, bro? Just a few more minutes now until the RTM update. Yeah, I think you're gonna get some rain. You just need to wait for the block. Talking to Royera.
If that's how you say it.
Okay guys, I think we're about ready now to get started. Hi guys, this is Paul Mills, also known as Binarai. I am here at official YouTube to give you an RTM update for this week. We've got a bit more of a few more things to say than last week, as we had more time to get some things together from the team. So let's get started. Okay, We have Zlata, who is head of assets and NFTs for the Raptoreum protocol, has done some beautiful Raptoreum art as shown in the art channel at our server. We are tempted to add some of that art as the semi-transparent background to some of our documents, maybe within some of the menu layering as well, so we'll see about that. Last Monday, not the Thursday, but the Monday, that was probably one of the busiest trivia nights we ever had. I don't know what had changed or whatever, but it was pretty mental. So that was something else that was pretty good. We have a coin comparison sheet on the way, so you can compare Raptoreum to many other popular coins who we're trying to compete with, or how we feel probably our closest competitors are. That's so you'll be able to see in layman's terms and on an easy chart all the differences between Raptoreum and those coins. RBA, although he's not on the team, I thought I'd better mention it because it was very good quality. RBA in the community has created a short video. He's going to be doing some more regular short videos, it seems. He's a big camera guy, so he's put a lot of effort and quality into that video. It's very informative as well. Our devs have been working on a large chunk of some of the asset code that is due to arrive on testnet very shortly. Which is, yeah, that's real close. We are prepping for another round of interviews as well for Team RTM. The RCC now shows a complete node list rather than all separate nodes, just to tidy things up in the chat a little, make things a bit more manageable in the Discord. Humble Valky, who is in charge of the Raptoreum docs, has now been working on pages that are editable, directly linked to GitHub. There's a little button at the bottom of the pages if you would like to make a suggestion, and that gets sent over to GitHub, and then we can check it over and then maybe commit it. Dark mode is now fixed, so you don't need to wear sunglasses while you're viewing the documents. You can flick on dark mode and all your problems are sorted. There's a new colour scheme based on the newest version of the docs in the making. Suggestions are welcome for any part of the documents in what you would like to see. We're thinking about doing a Spanish translation on there as well coming up once the new hierarchy is done. Thanks to Humble Valky for that, also known as Anna. Doing some great work on the documents, and it's very thorough. Very important thing for the team and for the community as well. The Baguette Nibbler, also known as Fabrice Crew, did a live stream where he talks about where we are going and what's coming up for Raptoreum as a project. This is for the French community. Talked about Goalie's RCC bot, and there's talks of setting up a community node within the JJ community also, which is pretty cool. Recently we've switched to using the Discord event scheduler to start announcing events and things like that, because it's easier for giving out different time zones, because it just works it out at Discord for you all, so you know things are starting, such as this live stream or any other live stream or event that we might be doing, including AMAs or big announcements and things like that, if we do a countdown, that is. This month's Crew 3 platform is due to expire in 11 days. Those list of quests are in place there for you to earn XP. The more XP you earn, you get higher up on the leaderboard. You can see where you are on the leaderboard if you check the Quest 3 link, which is in the Raptoreum Quest 3 Discord channel, pinned at the top. You can check where you are on the leaderboard. I think top 10 gets something. There's some NFTs and some other things as well, bobbleheads and things that you can win with that. Fabrice will send the winners what they're owed as soon as that's up. We did get approved and accepted for a full thorough Wikipedia article after 8 months, but after I don't know, I think it was about 6 hours of it being up, another editor took it down as he wasn't happy with it. So as frustrating as it is, I'll be doing some more edits on that and trying to get it pushed through again. I never tend to give up on anything, so I will get that up on there, and it'll be firmly in place and hopefully won't get taken down again. I mean, there's not actually that many cryptocurrencies on there, so it's not an easy thing to get on Wikipedia permanently. I've tried to keep the structure similar to how Bitcoin is, and provided sources, but maybe there's a bit more detail I can go into with the sources and describing other things to do with the project as well, so I'll be working on that. Charlie is continuing to working on optimizing and strengthening the Raptoreum infrastructure, which includes load balancing, failover, like things like geo-routing. That's all the type of things that are in the mix and being improved. This will help with the overall user experience, and help do things a lot more quickly and a lot more efficiently. There is a new thing called GhostPress, which is another thing Charlie's been working on. That is separate to the Raptoreum project, but it's also tied into it, being it accepts RTM. GhostPress is a cutting edge managed WordPress hosting payable with RTM. All you need for that is an email address and RTM for payment. Automation for billing and subscriptions is in process, but if you are interested in onboarding onto that platform and using that for your website, for whatever you want to create, just email charlie@raptoreum.com. We have Raptoreum 2.0 API in development. It is built by Revs, who's also in the community doing some awesome work in various aspects of the project. This will be connected to the Raptoreum 2.0 website, which is around 95% complete right now. The actual APIs, that's not the website. The development site right now is using this and is performing amazingly well. This will allow for live and like a living universe of Raptoreum, to really make things come alive and show the people that, you know, this is a living thing and it can't be stopped. There is finally some new merch arriving from Zlata, and the merch will be put up in the Santos store very shortly, once we've just figured out one of the links to the from the clothing company to the store. So that's just being worked on right now. She's done some really nice designs, and I'm sure many of you are going to enjoy that as well. For now, from me, that's enough for the Raptoreum update. We do obviously have exchanges and things that we are still waiting for. We're just arranging making those markets and other things to do with that, to support the markets, to make sure that they're fit and healthy for when listings happen. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. We have been working a lot on our development in all sorts of things. We've had some people that have said there's been a few small issues with the smart nodes, and we've been trying to isolate what those issues are there is the majority of people who are pretty happy with everything, and personally my smart nodes are fine as well. So but nevertheless, our devs are on it, and if there is an issue that we do see that needs repairing, then it'll get fixed. Thank you very much, and now we're just going to wait for the Smith streams to start and see what he's creating today. Thank you very much. Just a couple of more minutes now, guys, and we will go into the CryptoSmith chat, see how he's doing. Okay guys, I think it's about time now that we go over to CryptoSmith and see how he is and what he's making today. How you doing, Smith? Are you okay?
You're good to go? You watching the screen?
We are good to go. We are live. What's going on? What are we doing? We've got silence. We've got no sound. Can you hear me, Smith? I don't think you can hear us. Hello, Smith? No, we'll have to try him again. We'll have to come back. Just a few seconds, guys. We're just trying to sort out the sound issue. Not too long now, guys. There's a bit of an audio glitch with Discord, and now the cameras are not working on Discord either, so it does this thing sometimes. We'll get there in the end.
Can you hear me? It's through the phone microphone, but I can't hear you.
Your headphones to the line across.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. So I switched my sound over to my phone, but I can't even hear you through the phone. Like, and I got volume cranked. I'm gonna go to the computer, see if we can get a different story. I'm gonna hang up here.
Yeah, we're probably going to cut that out of the stream. Apologies, guys. This is a little bit of a disaster. I mean, we did everything exactly the same as usual. But he can't hear me. But you guys can hear me. A 1, 2.
Hello? I can hear you.
It looks like we have liftoff.
Now, the test is, can I turn on my head?
Hello?
One moment.
Hello, hello, hello.
Can you, one moment. Okay,
Is it working?
it's working.
Thank goodness for that.
Wow.
Okay, let's get the...
I kicked off the computer conversation by signing onto the phone. That seemed to do it.
I don't know what was going on there. I mean, you couldn't hear me, and then I couldn't hear you, and then we had no cameras, and they were down. But you know, sometimes this happens with Discord. It has little hiccups every now and again. But
Nothing makes me more furious than technology. I tell you what.
Well, we got there in the end. So, how are you, Smith? How's your
I'm
week?
good.
How's your week been?
It's been good. How about you?
All good. What you drinking? Anything?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Love the coffee.
Yeah.
I'm wearing some new duds here today.
Oh yeah. Can we get a zoom in shot of the apron? Check that out, guys. That is an RTM apron. Yeah, anything special about it? Can you tell us what it's made out of?
It's made out of buffalo hide. Nothing too crazy special.
Yeah.
But it's I'm able to. I did buy the shirt and make the apron to do the team pictures.
Yeah.
But I also just like the stuff we make, just because it looks good. Doesn't mean it's not meant to be used. So today we're going to use it.
Cool.
And I feel okay using it because we're actually not going to do any forging today.
So is this why the stream is called Hammer Down? Because you're putting the hammer down? Because it's got two meanings. I mean, hammer down means, you know, hammering down, but it also means putting the hammer down, which is why I did the art of the hammer lying down.
Yeah. Yeah. So the hammer down is you know, talking to obviously the community and like when everybody's reeling back, you know, we're stepping on the gas, we're hammer down. And the other one is because we're actually going to do we're going to make a little hammer today.
Are we going to make a hammer?
We're going to make a little hammer. Yeah. But I got to fit it in an hour, which hasn't started yet, by the way.
When does it start? You've got to finish your coffee first.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We'll give you
So-
2 minutes.
Okay. So, yeah, we're going to make it a little hammer, but because it's got to fit inside of an hour, it's not going to be a forged hammer. It's going to be a nice little novelty hammer, but it's actually called a soft blow. So it'll have dual purpose. And we're going to call it the band hammer.
The band hammer. Okay. So is this how big's the hammer gonna be? Is it gonna be like a Thor?
No, it's small.
It's a small hammer, yeah.
I have to, right? Otherwise, I'll never get it done. So I honestly see us going to like an hour 10 here.
An hour 10,
So,
you think?
an hour 10, yeah.
So are you still doing the same rulers with the extra 10 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or are you going to try and squeeze it in like you did before?
I'm gonna try and squeeze it in, but I mean, it'll probably go past an hour. So.
You think so? Yeah. Okay. Well, no stress. As long as you get your family time afterwards, get your pizzas in the oven or whatever you're having tonight.
Right. No, well, yeah. So it is usually pizzas. So I figured bring you on a little bit of a fun journey here. We are going to cast our raw material. So this is a mold that we've made out of green sand.
Okay.
And the green sand we do make ourselves out of silica sand. and 100% bentonite clay, aka kitty litter.
Oh, cat litter.
Well, see, it's got to be, it has to be 99.9% bentonite clay right there.
Right. Okay.
It has to be.
Yeah.
If you get all that other chemical crap in there, this is basically just natural earth, bentonite clay that's
Mhm.
been, and then what we do is we mix it up into a material where the silica sand acts for the refractory. Bentonite clay acts as the binder. And the rule is you should be able to squish it. It'll hold its shape, give you a clean hand, and then survive 3 catches. And if it can survive all that and it breaks cleanly,
Yeah.
that you have a good green sand. So we made a mold. They're going to fill it with molten brass.
Oh, so the hammer's going to be made out of brass? Or is that going to be the handle? I think Charlie wants to join, but if I add him to this DM, then it might start a new one and mess the sound up. I'm not sure. Well, we're going to have to do it.
Oh, yeah. Got to have Charlie.
We're going to have to do it. Let's try and see if it works. You'll have to turn the camera back on, Smith. Can you hear me, Smith?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Charlie was asking where he needed to join, but it doesn't look like he answered that one. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to send a little rain over to the Bitknives chat. If you want some rain, give me an R.
Give me an R. Give me an R. Give me an R. Sorry.
Oh, you stopped just as I put you on the whole screen. Right, let's see if this rain will work. There you go, guys. A bit of rain for you. Bit of moisture. So have we started yet, Smith?
Yeah, all the hours. Upside down. Is that what you're asking about?
I was just asking whether you'd started yet.
Oh, yeah, we're starting right now.
All right, okay. So what are we doing now then?
So right now I am just trying to figure this camera out. Right. There we go. So right now we are getting the brass ready. It's been smelting. Woo-hoo-hoo. So what you're seeing come off there right now is zinc fumes. And zinc fumes, even though they aren't toxic, they don't make you feel very good. So we try not to breathe them in. So I did walk away from this and get it a little too hot. But this is why we do it outside. We're going to add some borax just to shield us from the oxygen. and it's not making the zinc oxide anymore. Show you down inside there because it's kind of cool. Oh, bring
Oh,
that
yeah.
back. So yeah, that's creating the zinc oxide, which
Okay. You know, I'm going to stop the camera because it affects the frame rate. There we go. Should start to get better. So you got some snow over there?
yeah, we should have way more than what we do, but
Do you think it's been a bit more of a milder year?
oh yeah, big time. We should have had I say we should at least have a foot or two on the ground by now. I remember when I was a kid at this time of year, it was over my head.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So right here, I'm just waiting for it to dross out. And drossing is just all the impurities coming out of solution.
Okay.
And after it drosses out, we'll have a nice clean material to work with.
So, did you say that was going to be the handle or the actual
This is going to be the head.
the head? Yeah. So it's a brass banhammer.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be enough material, but we're kind of railroaded time-wise.
That's pretty cool. That is cool. Check that out, guys. Only here at Raptoreum Live. A banhammer created for the community from brass. What's the handle going to be made out of, Smith?
Walnut.
And walnut.
Because walnut and brass just go so beautifully together.
And are you going to stamp the brass?
Yes.
So it's going to be
So
RT.
we'll have the logo.
Yep.
As well as the number. And then we're even going to put on there the band hammer.
Is there going to be is there going to be any design or any treatment to the walnut handle?
Yeah, so we will we'll sand it and oil it, and it'll look very nice.
Yep.
So that is going to end up looking like this. Now I've had to do a bunch of preparation ahead of time, because if it doesn't go to plan, we have backups upon backups.
Okay.
Because we don't want one of these again. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. And so what we'll do, that's cooling down. So I'll kind of run you guys through the process. And then if we can do it with the actual piece, that's even better.
Okay.
So what we do is maybe give me a 15-minute, like it's, 15-minute, half an hour, 45. What we'll do is we'll take this and we'll throw it into the lathe.
All right.
And we already have a piece here in the lathe of a cast piece of brass. And we'll just machine that rough stock down to clean material.
Gotcha.
And we'll go ahead and just turn that on right now.
So is the head of the hammer going to be circular?
So yes and no. Parts of it is going to be, but it's going to be square for the most part, kind of like a Thorish type of hammer.
Okay.
But this is to get us down to clean material.
Yep.
And as soon as I see 3/4 of it clean, I know that I can turn it square. Oh, I'm just looking at our mold. I got a bit of a blowout here. Go grab a bucket for me, please.
Okay.
Looks like
Just the bucket. We have the.
looks
the-
like
the-
Charlie's just joined the call.
Charlie.
How's it going, guys?
How you doing, Charlie?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
I think we've lost Smith's Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, it looks like.
Looks like it.
Oh, can you hear me? No. Go back.
Yeah, we're back now. We can hear you again now. We just lost
She
all.
was.
We lost the camera and the sound for a second.
That was like in the door, out the door. She
Yeah.
stepped out and we lost her. Michael.
Oh, I joined late. I'm not too sure what's being made here. I heard a banhammer's in creation.
That's right. Yeah, there's a banhammer on the way, an RTM banhammer. It'd be really nice if one of the moderators won it. Actually,
Yeah.
I reckon Sherm will be trying to get this one.
Take it and the other bucket.
He's already bidding 21,069 RTM so far. Don't forget, guys, if you do want to own the Raptoreum banhammer, head over to Discord. The link is at the top of the stream on the right hand side. Head over to #bidding channel, and you can bid on the banhammer.
The only one banhammer like this in the entire world.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I thought we were just going to be doing knives all the time, or we're going to do key rings, but no. Changing it up now with the banhammer.
What is the handle made out of?
It's going to be made out of walnut, and it's going to be treated and oiled, as far as I know.
Cool.
So here we have our sprue. This is a sprue or a feeder tube. And here we have our ingate. And our ingate just broke off, so now it's going to fall on the floor. And what we're left with is a nice piece of raw stock. Right there.
Okay.
Take that outside. I love casting metal. Just love it, I tell you.
Is the brass going to be polished afterwards?
Yes. So a lot of this, I'm gonna let it speak for itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to finished product and looking like and treatments, we'll go on that journey together. I feel like I may have I don't want to sound like I don't want you to ask questions. It's just some things I'll just say, we'll find out together.
That's the best thing, really. I mean, if you made a plan, then it'd go wrong, wouldn't it? The more the more organic it is, then it's more fun that way, I think.
Yeah. So cooling it down right now has a dual purpose. One, it anneals. Two, it helps me work on it a little quicker. So annealed brass is going to work a little better,
Right.
depending on the application. So in this application, we're going to want to do a little bit of cold work to it. And in that case, you need an annealed piece of metal.
Okay. I'm going to send a little bit more rain into the chat now, guys. Head over to Bitknives chat if you want some
That
rain.
came out really well. I'm very pleased with how that cast.
For those that might not know what is annealing, what is annealing?
So annealing is a controlled, it's a controlled growth rate, essentially, to the crystal structure of a metal, and it allows. So layman's, it allows for makes the material softer. Annealing is a wide variety of materials, but metal makes it softer, pliable, more ductile, and a little tougher to resist breaking. But what it is it's a controlled growth to the crystal structure of a metal in particular. So, fun fact: steel anneals with slow cooling. Again, it's all about controlling the way the crystal grows. And non-ferrous metals such as brass, copper, silver, they anneal with quick cooling, the opposite of steel. Steel hardens with quick cooling, and brass softens with quick cooling.
So does that mean brass hardens with quick heating?
No, with precipitation.
Oh, right, okay.
So slow cooling. You heat it up to about 600, and you let it cool over about a 24-hour period,
Yeah,
and it gets hard.
got you.
It also gets hard with
Seems like we're sideways.
yeah, it's funny too because we haven't moved the camera.
Yeah, we lost the video and then the video came back and then it's sideways. That's better. That's
There
good.
we go.
Yep.
Hey, I'll show you guys here real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Solid brass there. I'm just gonna get rid of this.
Do you find the brass gums up your belt at all, or it's similar to steel? It comes off okay.
It does gum it up. That is an old belt, which is why I don't mind using it. So I do have belts that are meant for non-ferrous metals. Aluminum, of course, being the worst.
The ban hammer is currently at 24,069 RTM right now. It's creeping up. It seems like the ban hammer is quite a popular item. I wouldn't mind the ban hammer actually.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same.
You can't have it, Charlie. You always try and get everything.
Yeah.
I think we should ban you from bidding tonight.
I'm an addict.
I think a mod should get it, at least one of the mods.
So all I'm doing here is I'm not particularly trying to hog anything off the material itself, because I am trying to get it to a state where I can grab it with the jaws, because right now it's not a clean material. dimensionally wise. So here I'm just trying to get a clean dimension on it so that I can safely grab it.
Yeah.
And so much so, whereas I'm going to cut this close-up shot here. If you want to come up here, a little safer. If anything does fly out, I'm fine.
Yeah,
It's not going to. I torqued it down pretty good, but
you've got your safety spectacles on.
yeah. Yeah, speaking of.
Bidding is now currently at 31,069. There's a bidding war between Toy023, X-Ray, Sherm, and Cyric. It's already heating up very early. It seems like everyone wants the banhammer.
I have to say, how cool would that be to, once this hammer's completed and it has its 3D, its virtual replica done, to take this thing in a game and beat monsters over the head with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it is going to be tiny, small. Again, like I told Binary, it's because I'm trying to fit it within an hour.
Yeah.
And I also don't want to skimp on any kind of quality of any sort, so we had to shrink the size of it down.
Okay.
I got to take little skinny cuts here. If I take too heavy, it could rip it out of the jaws. I don't know how the RPM is interacting with the frame rate, but I don't know if that's a smooth image or if you can actually see the forged texture in between the frames.
I mean, it's a smooth spin. We can see bits flying off it. It looks really shiny.
So I can see, because I have the fluorescent lights, and they run at 60 hertz, and so does my lathe.
Yeah.
I can actually see the forged texture, or the cast texture in between. So I kind of know, when to stop and when. See, we just passed that cast texture. So now I know I can safely turn this around, get it in the jaws here, and I know it's good and secure. And then I can really start peeling some metal off of this. I'm just gonna go get a live center here so that I can further secure it.
Bidding is now at 35,069. Sherm's got it currently. There is a bidding war between Sherm, X-Ray, and Cyric at #bidding at the Raptoreum Discord channel. $36,420. Yeah, it's heating up. Sherm's now at 37,069.
We haven't even finished it yet.
It's not even created, but they all seem to want to bid on it before it's even. Sometimes before it's even decided what you were creating. I'm sure there was a bid on it before the actual Smith stream started with the hammer. So yeah, seems like everyone wants to get what you're creating. So we're gonna have a ban hammer in the game, are we? You could have the banhammer if you were like the server administrator for the game for that particular group.
I think it's kind of a must-have. Gotta be in game somewhere somehow.
There's some like elite boss that's like a troll, and the only thing to beat it is with a banhammer and then maximum I don't know, maximum courage or something.
Now we can start taking some nice cuts because we got our live center in. Everything's nice and secure, and we can take it off in one cut. One easy way, if you can't see it, is pull something flat like this, and if it's doing the kicking, you know that you still got a flat spot on there somewhere.
Right, yeah. And what's that you're putting on there to lubricate it?
Yeah, so it's cutting oil.
Cutting oil.
And to the point of what Charlie was saying, it will gum up your cutters because it more is likely more to smear than to cleanly cut.
Right.
Whereas hardened steels and harder metals, they're more likely to shear than to smear.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have had safety pieces kind of set up along the route just to make sure that if we did have a failure, we could keep going without having to stop. But it looks like we're going to be good here. So on the lathe, I've got a clean piece, three quarters clean.
Yeah.
And so we're going to take it to the mill. And I prefaced it with me having material set up because you'll see here I got one that I've already turned, but we're going to take that one out for the sake of authenticity. So here we want to take out.
So are you saying there's going to be two banhammers, or that was just a backup just in case something messed up?
It was a backup, but I have essentially 3 banhammers that are basically ready to go.
Okay.
Or in their individual stages, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hey Charlie, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I just need to I need to go to the little boy's room.
I had actually just muted my microphone to do the same thing, so I'll wait for you and I'll go.
All right.
I did it before the stream started.
See, there's thinking ahead.
Yeah. Get a nice close up of that.
There we go. It's a great shot.
So this, I went ahead and found the center of this ahead of time. So while I'm here, before I move anything, I'm actually going to cut the eye. And we do have to go all the way through, so I have put a spacer down there ahead of time. I think I might just freehand this. Full depth. Gonna go grab some safety glasses here. I'll be right back. Where's my safety glasses? Can you grab, look up front for them, please?
Are they like strap?
What?
They have like a strap in the back, like this.
All right, I'm back. Mic check. Everybody there? I'm having it's pretty quiet.
Yep. I'm here. Everything looks good.
We've just had so many issues.
Yeah.
Figured I'd check.
I don't talk nearly as much as Binarai. I
Yeah.
tend to just watch.
Yeah, I'm back now, and I just heard that, Charlie, and it's actually Binarai. It's not Binary. I mean,
Oh, my bad.
you got to get it right. Oh, that's a really good shot. That is a really good shot. So this is drilling the hole for the walnut to go in.
Yeah, this is the eye.
Okay, and when you put the walnut in, are you going to wet it so it swells into it, or are you going to secure it a different way?
Now, Binarai, we talked about this, remember?
Yeah, no.
We did.
The first stream.
Yeah,
Because I was fixing a hammer.
exactly.
So
and
we don't swell.
oh, right.
Because when it loses that moisture content, it just shrinks again.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's great while it's wet. And then if it dries out while you're swinging the hammer, say goodbye to the head.
Yeah. So what are you doing then? I think I said last time that I used to whack a load of nails in the end to keep it in place with my hammers. But, you know, my hammers are not as great as a band hammer. So what are we doing with the band hammer?
So you create an hourglass shape for the eye. And when you wedge it on the overside, it fills up that drafted space,
Okay.
and then it's basically impossible to come apart unless you really, really work at it.
All you need to do is just tap, tap, tap it in.
Oh my goodness.
It looks
Like
like
never ending.
Looks like the bidding war now is between Cyric and Sherm. Sherm is now in the lead with 39,069 RTM. If you do want to own what is created today, the RTM Banhammer, which will be stamped on the brass. Are you going to stamp ban on the one side of it as well?
Yeah, so we'll do something that tells everybody it's a band hammer. Kind of maybe do like that old comic book
Yeah.
font.
Yeah, someone said brass belt buckles would also be very cool.
Say that again.
If you could make brass belt buckles, HNS Biosafe said that would be cool.
Oh, like art. Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna make a belt buckle, you need to have a little miniature knife in there somewhere, a push knife or something.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. A little bit more rain for you.
And
How's my time?
Your time, well, you started at 20 past, and we're at 56 now, 4 minutes to the hour, so, you know, you've like, shall we just not talk about the time? Because you're cutting it fine, unless you think, you know, you're quite advanced in this banhammer operation.
Well, I had that start there, and I kind of said, "Hey, I'm not starting yet," because we had all that issue. So
Yeah, but it was like
counting from that, or
well, it was like 20 past when we really started, because you were drinking your coffee and, you know, you were doing your nails and things like that. So, all right, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you in the middle. If we started at, let's say, half past the hour, yeah? Is that more suitable? So now we're 27 minutes in.
all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll work with you on that one.
I see what you're doing now with the squaring it off. So are you going to square the top off and leave the sides round, or is it going to be?
No, I was gonna square the whole deal.
Ah, right, okay.
It won't be fully square. It'll just have the facet.
Gotcha. Yeah. What's that thing there? Does that blow air out or something?
Yeah, so it has the air and the coolant.
Yeah.
Running as one. So I can turn the coolant up.
Yeah.
Or I can turn it down, and really all you need is just a fine mix.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Helps some operations actually prefer it.
Okay.
And it also helps save on coolant. So the stuff is not cheap.
The Banhammer is still at 39,069 RTM. We are currently about 1 minute away from halfway into the Smith stream. We did start a little late today due to having a few Discord issues, but it seems to have resolved itself after a few different calls. So you say it's going to be small, but it's not. It's not that small, really, is it? I mean,
Yeah, I suppose
it's
not.
still quite substantial. You can definitely
Yeah, I
ban.
mean,
You can definitely ban with it.
could totally hit a monster on the head with it as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's heating up now in the bidding channel. Cyric bid at 42,069. Then we had Sherm back in at 43,420. And we're only halfway through. If Cyric does win it, I think we should give him like some sort of Discord role or something, Charlie.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
That we could give him the ban hammer role, where people would have to ask him first whether they should ban someone or something like that. I don't know.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
Yeah. So this ban hammer will be laser scanned into a digital format, and
Yeah.
and it will be on our upcoming assets. Be having an asset marketplace along with all the other items that have been created. We're generally going to do a run of 100 of each. The first one that gets the actual real item gets NFT number 1. NFT number 1 usually has extra perks on certain things, such as the blades and things like that. Number 2 to 99 will all have the same specifications in the games, but they'll be in different colors and things like that. So I assume the ban hammer will have the same qualities. So this is the main ban hammer. This number 1 ban hammer will.
This is the mother.
This is
mother of ban hammers.
The mother of ban hammers. This one will have extra perks in whatever area it is presented. There will be another 99 ban hammers, but there will be only digital iterations of those, and they will be issuable on the upcoming Raptoreum marketplace.
Just checking my symmetry here.
Okay.
Usually you do this with highly detailed or highly precise measuring equipment, but right now, I'm using it with the get her done calipers.
Should we have some guesstimates onto the finished weight?
Let's see. Well, how about this? Punch it into a calculator. I think brass is about 9.5 grams per cubic centimeter. And this will be about 2.5, 2 3/4 inch long. Why don't we make that a thing?
I
Whoever
think we
guesses
should.
the finished weight, something. I don't know.
Whoever guesses the finish weight gets, I don't know, 1,000 RTM, 2,000 RTM.
I don't know. The keychain version of the band hammer.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, I
cool,
like
wouldn't it?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make that right after this one. Right after these messages.
So let's make that a thing then. Whoever guesses, whoever's closest to the finished weight of the banhammer head.
So what are we weighing in? Are we weighing in American weights or European
Let's just make it in grams. It's kind of universal, no?
grams? All right.
So how many?
So what are you saying, guys? Give us some gram weights of the finished product. That's pretty exact, Kyle, to be honest with you.
So what are the rules on that then? Within a gram?
Well, I think, well, it's whoever's closest, isn't it? Whoever's closest to the closest gram.
Well, I want to be a winner too.
Oh, you
So
want to?
if they don't get within 5 grams, let's say, I don't have to make it.
All right. Okay. All right. So if you're out over 5 grams, then you don't win. Because Smith doesn't really want to make it.
I don't know. I don't want it. Let's make it. Let's make it. I don't know. I'm just trying to add fun to it. We're gonna.
Yeah, but they're literally all they're going to do now, Smith, is they're going to start from 5 grams and just go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, all the way up to like 2.5 kilo, and then it's definitely happening then, isn't it?
And
I think we ought to give person one guess each. They cannot just spam their guesses.
I think if the first person to just kind of count from 1 to 1,000 is the first one to receive the band hammer, literally.
There we go.
Bad sportsmanship.
So you get one guess on the weight of the head of the band hammer in grams.
HNS Biosafe is saying 905.
So make it count.
Sherm say 911. I think it'd be more than that, surely. But brass is not as heavy as steel, is it?
Brass is heavier.
Oh, it's heavier.
Yeah,
it is.
Oh, is it?
It's softer but heavier.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
because of the copper in it.
And how heavy? And walnut, how heavy is that?
Oh, it's light. But the oil, you got to take the oil into consideration too.
Yeah, but then the oil's only going to be a couple of grams, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah.
What are you planning to oil it with there, CryptoSmith?
Tongue oil, nothing but
tongue oil.
Yeah. Comes from tongue nuts.
Comes from what?
Tongue nuts. Comes from the nut of the tree.
Ah, okay.
I'm saying 1.65 kilo.
Shellac.
You're supposed to be guessing in grams.
All right then, 1,650 grams.
That's pretty heavy. Pretty heavy head.
So shellac, another wood finish, comes from the butt of the lac beetle.
Sounds absolutely amazing. Did I ever send you some birch tar oil, CryptoSmith? I thought I did.
You
at some
did.
point. I did.
Yep. Yep, you did. My office, my front house, the leather place still smells like it, and I love it. So yeah, every time I walk in, it smells like a smokehouse.
Yeah, it does.
And my wife, she doesn't hate it, but she doesn't like it as much as I do. I love it. I
It's
grew up.
it's a strong smell to get used to. It's not for everybody, but as it
Oh,
fades out, it tends to get a little bit more floral, I guess, a little more attractive.
it reminds me of my childhood. We grew up on 75 acres there, and one of our main, um, for the most part, we lived off of as much of the land as we could. We knew what berries to pick, and we didn't go buy beef. We shot a moose, so and we smoked a lot of it for it to keep. And so that smokehouse smell was very ingrained into my childhood.
Oh, well, the birch tar oil will definitely be a constant reminder of that because it lasts a long time and it smells. Yeah, it definitely smells smoky that way.
So all I'm doing here is I keep going. I keep taking material off the end until I get to clean, because this was where the end of the material piece was. And you typically get shrinkage. And then that will pull in impurities into the piece of material itself. I'll get you to go through, sweetie.
X-ray saying 225 gram. Biosafe is saying, how did Jesse get involved with our lot? Was it through Charlie?
Yeah. Yeah, he put a cattle call out there, and like, hey, I'm no dummy, That sounds like it's melding two of my favorite worlds, And while I'm not in it as much as some of the other people, I was always the one that grandma called to fix the TV. So that's my degree of technology. No, I've always had I'm the gadget guy in the family, and so that's kind of where I am with all that, and it spoke to me, at least to that degree. So I was all for it. But yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, as I remember, it kind of put out a call on one of the groups on Facebook for forging bladesmithing, and Jesse answered the call, and we had a phone call about it, and he started talking to me about melding the ancient technology and the new, and kind of blew my mind, and I was all for it. So that was kind of how that started, and we've been trucking along ever since.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Live on YouTube.
And I guess that's been, I have a terrible memory for time and dates, but I guess we got to be coming up on probably 2 years, CryptoSmith, since we started.
I have to tell you, I'm just as bad with dates. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I've come unbuttoned here. But yeah, I got in right before. Well, no, I wouldn't say right before. I got in, and then we dealt in fiat there for a while, and then it came to such a point where I'm like, all right, I'm in it. And then from that, I've never taken anything for payment other than Raptoreum for some of the things that we've worked on with other people.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. It's been RTM only for quite a while now, which is extremely cool.
Yep. So, I'm gonna cut this off.
The official Raptoreum ban hammer is currently at 43,420 RTM. If you want to own tonight's ban hammer, head over to our Discord. Link is at the top right of the stream. Head over to the hashtag bidding channel. Make your bid in RTM for the ban hammer. Oh, that looks cool.
Hammer face, and then we'll go do the same to the other side.
Yeah, nice.
I might. I'm probably just gonna end up brushed finish on everything anyway, so maybe I won't do that.
Crypto7 is saying 1,350 grams. Kyle thinks there's a conspiracy going on. He thinks that they're hogging off material to make sure none of our guesses are even close.
Look, I'll give you a couple tosses. There, what does that look like?
Well, there's a fair weight to it. There's a bit of a slap when it lands back in the hand, so...
Here, I'll turn off the noise suppression.
Okay.
Okay, no noise suppression, right? Sound different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better?
Well, we heard one of the times, but the others it still removed the sound. But yeah, we did get it one time. Jervis is getting at 1,500 gram. He says nothing is more beautiful than working with hot metal and making art out of the material. Flip Gunner Son is saying 635 gram 0.029. I mean, that's like microscopic exact. We only needed it to the gram, bro.
I guess if we want to get really nitty gritty on it, what kind of brass is it? There's different types of brass.
So this was melted down from C360 brass. That's the name of the alloy that I primarily use.
I don't think I caught that. Did you, Charlie?
No, I couldn't hear the last part of it.
C360 brass is the name of the alloy.
C360 brass. Okay. We are currently 49 minutes into the stream from when you started. The ban hammer is now at
44,420 RTM. We've got now a battle between Cyric, Sherm, and Voon. Voon's in on the action. X-Ray seems to have bailed out at 34,333. Don't forget, guys, this is the only one-of-a-kind RTM banhammer. And it will be scanned, laser scanned onto the blockchain when the assets marketplace and platform is released onto the protocol layer. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you click like and subscribe to our Raptoreum YouTube channel, and you can be updated to any of our new videos that we might release. We'll obviously be doing these every single week, which include the weekly update for Raptoreum. So if you join the waitlist to get on the stream, we'll give the update during that time. Usually for like 15 minutes before. If you've got any questions for the Smith himself, send them to the Bitknives CryptoSmith party chat, or you can comment on YouTube and we will ask him anything you like. It's starting to look really nice now.
One thing I've learned to do, I don't know how well I'm coming in.
Yeah, it sounds all right.
One thing I've learned to do is cancel myself out. So I don't really have the ability to be ambidextrous and get details right. The one thing I'll do, or one thing I've learned to do, I've actually had to concede to do it because out of pride, really, I've wanted to be able to be upside down, sideways, and left to right, and still be able to hit all the marks.
Yeah.
But I've come to realize I can't. So what I'll do, again, is I'll just kind of play, I'll almost like play to my weaknesses. And just kind of cancel myself out.
Okay.
But I won't try and be perfect so much as rely on my inadequacies to get a good result.
For those that haven't ground metal like what you're seeing right now and on a grinder that you're seeing right now, it's an art form to get your grinds just right and nice and straight, and the flow and everything together. It's not an easy thing to do. It takes a massive amount of practice and skill.
BioSafe is asking, what is your favorite metal to work with?
That's a hard one to say or answer because it really depends on what I'm doing. I love copper.
Oh dear.
Copper's fantastic. Yeah, if I have to nail it down to anything, you know, if he's got a gun to my head asking for an answer now, I'd have to say copper. But the only reason for that is because it's not just working with it, it's just that it's a cool freaking material. You know, with magnetic braking and eddy currents and you know, the fact that it has an ability to create an electric field just by passing through a magnetic field, and its forge temperature is really quite forgiving. It's a beautiful metal, and some of the oxide properties that it has, as well as the fact that you could drop silver out of silver nitrate with copper because of the different what's called the reactivity scale. So it's not just working with it, but I would have to say that's my best answer because working with it is also, it's just a treat. All right, walnut time.
Okay, let's check out the Banhammer bidding channel. We had Sherman at 444,420, then Cyric was back in at 45,069. Then we had Sherm back at 45,420. but we got Big Piggy in there now, and he's at 69,420, and Sherm doesn't want to let him win that. So so Sherm's at 70,069 currently in the lead for the Banhammer. I'm sure Piggy said he was supposed to be sleeping or something like that. He just couldn't help himself. He really wants the Banhammer. So this is the piece of walnut that we're going to be using for the handle.
Correct.
Looks like we're getting close. So what are we doing now, Smith?
I'm just grabbing a live center here to throw it on the lathe. We're going to turn the handle. We're going to shape the oh, what the heck's it called now? Why is my brain blanking? Anyways,
That's
the part that you put
gets us all.
the part that you put through the eye, that thing. One thing, I'm going to make our life a little easier, is we will just get an approximate center.
Ooh, Cyric's now back in at 75,420.69 RTM. And now Sherm has got salty with that and is now back in at 76,069. It's seriously heating up over that channel right now.
Oh, I guess I should have squared off both sides. One of the first things that I really enjoyed as a kid was the lathe. So I've done quite a bit of lathe work over the years, and it's pretty fun. And I'm glad that I got to kind of bring it into this. It's addictive. Give yourself a little bit more room in there. Oh, still on?
Yep. So this is the walnut handle for the banhammer now on the lathe. So what are you going to just create a straight shape, or like a cylinder, or are you going to shape it in a certain way?
This is one of those times where you just have to wait and find out.
Okay, all right.
I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to use the extension. I hate this thing. Alrighty, what to use? I just freshly sharpened my chisel. Here. Was it? I better flood this joint here a little better.
Flood the joint. How come?
I
What's the,
So I did put some super glue, almost like a clamp, on it,
Yeah.
just to hold it, but it broke. So I didn't actually glue like in between the wood itself. And this is end grain to end grain, so that end grain drinks up that glue pretty quick. Hang on, if I come in here a little easier. If I can give you guys this point of view. Let me flip the camera and see if we can't get it held there. Might be a little
Yeah.
shaky, but this should give you something
Yeah.
cool to
yeah,
look
it's
at.
still
Yeah.
great point of view.
But yeah, that looks
Yeah.
really good. It's so satisfying watching that.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a baseball bat right now.
You know, one of my fears of when using the lathe, and it's just something I can't seem to really overcome, is the fear of the wood grabbing the chisel, even with the guide there, and just sending it for a ride. You know.
Yeah, just snatching it out of your hand.
Yeah. When I was in high school, in wood class,
Yeah.
and there was a girl there that did not follow the the rules. She did not tie up her hair, and she was using the lathe just like this. And she got her head a little bit too close, and the lathe, the piece of wood, grabbed her hair, and it sucked her head right onto the piece of wood, and ended up tearing a big piece out of her scalp and smashing her head into the wood. And she was out of school for a few weeks, and when she come back, you almost couldn't recognize her.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah, it really, really hammered her hard, and it's definitely something to be respected. Follow the rules.
Oh, yeah.
Tie up
No.
your stuff, and you know.
So this is my favorite chisel to hate. This is the skew chisel. And this thing does such a beautiful job. Scares the living crap out of me.
Why is that?
Why does it scare me?
Yeah.
Because when it grabs, it grabs. Like to much to your point of like a chisel grabbing like that, it's pretty it's kind of hard to do. Except with the skew chisel.
Yeah. And when it does grab and it goes, I mean, that's out of your hands. It just hope it doesn't hit somewhere it shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we are now 1 hour and 6 minutes into it.
What did I say? 1 hour 10, right?
Are you pretty confident on that?
Nope. But we're getting close. So I'm last minute trying to add something. Probably shouldn't. Probably should just.
That's okay if you're a bit late. I'm covering your late rain, so.
No, you can't keep doing that though. My incentive's gonna go out the door. I promise I won't take advantage of it.
You know what? I enjoy watching the stream so much. I'm happy to. I don't mind if it goes a bit longer.
The bidding is now at 80,069 with Sherm. He's insisting that that's his banhammer. He's battling with Cyric right now. Cyric's hitting him hard. We're at the last, well, the last
10 more minutes.
10 more.
Minutes.
The last section of the stream.
Yeah.
10 more minutes left. If you want to own the banhammer, you're going to have to head over to the bidding channel.
Yeah, when you were telling that story, Charlie, that girl, I looked over at my daughter, even though she can't actually hear us. When she's in the shop, that's the first thing, very, very insistent about her putting her hair in a bun, not a ponytail, a bun. Yeah, that one hits home.
Yeah, I mean, it just takes a touch, you know.
Voon wants to know why you're making the handle out of wood.
Mostly because it's the right thing to do. But
Excuse me.
The walnut and brass goes together. Just awesome. Great. Fantastic. Not only that, but I wanted to bring some wood into this as well. Because I'm not, what's his name? Who's asking the question?
Voon. VOON.
Because I'm not a one-trick pony, Voon. Okay.
That's great.
I suppose though, if you use like a metal for the handle, then it wouldn't be weighted correctly to actually ban somebody with it. You would need the weight on the on the hammer side to
100%. The weight
to hit
weight
harder.
balance definitely be off.
Yeah.
And it's especially important when you're throwing the banhammer across a room. The weight needs to be just right.
A perfectly balanced banhammer.
I mean, you don't want to hit him with the butt end. You want to hit him with the head. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cyrix saying there's no stopping Sherm with his bidding. He's insistent on getting this banhammer.
yeah, well, I might have to drop in there.
Oh no, you can't. You're not allowed tonight.
Am I banned from the banhammer?
You're banned from the banhammer. Yeah.
Oh no.
So we get into the last several minutes, I'll say, of the banhammer production. So is this the wedge that you're making right now?
No, I'm gonna fit it to the eye
Okay.
so that I can actually put the head on.
So Sherm's still winning the banhammer at the moment at 80,069 RTM. It's the last minutes into the stream now. If you want the banhammer, you know where to go. If anyone's got any weights for the banhammer, let us know in the Bitknives CryptoSmith party chat or the chat at YouTube. Closest to the gram gets a mini banhammer made for them. But it's going to be difficult.
We're not done yet, but that's what it's looking like.
Oh, check that out, guys.
That is cool.
That is cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's really nice.
So I didn't have this plan, but I think I'm gonna make a ferrule for it. As you know, good enough is just not good enough.
For those that don't know what a ferrule is, what is a ferrule?
So a ferrule can actually take a couple different forms. One, it can act as a retaining ring, and this is what this is acting as, except it could probably be mistaken for a pommel. But a ferrule is essentially just to keep something in check. So a ferrule ring on a on the end of, say, like a chisel, is just to prevent the mallet from splitting the wood.
Voon is saying 635.029 grams.
I don't know, might be a little light. We'll see.
What did you say, Charlie?
For guessing in grams, I didn't give away yet.
Oh, you haven't given a weight yet. So you're going to give one at the end?
Yeah, I might.
Sorry, saying 742 grams. Joe is still below 7. He's saying 650 grams. H&S Biosafe is firmly still at 950.
I'll put mine in at 850.
850. You got to put it into the chat, Charlie, to secure it.
Okay. Let me secure that. Where
You got to lock it in.
Jack, your final answer.
that's my final answer. 850.
There we go. He's locked it in. Hey Smith, are you adding bladed cuts to one side of the hammer?
Bladed cuts?
Like spikes?
No.
That was a question from Voon. No, he's not, Voon.
Nope. What next? He wants me to put zombie something on it?
A H&S Biosafe, it's the entire hammer. The entire thing, not just the brass weight only. It's the handle and the hammerhead, everything.
Yeah.
Voon's saying it would make for a nice meat tenderizer.
Not big enough.
Oh, he's running.
The H&S Biosafe is saying could make a nice Raptoreum tenderizer. I think that's a little too far. I mean, we can't be too violent. It's all right. It's all right making a song here or there, but I don't think we're gonna whack him with anything.
It could be like a massaging hammer, you know.
Massaging hammer. I mean, that's a picture that's in my mind now that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That looks about right. Calipers tells me that this is the drill bit to use. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Laughing.
We are rolling now. I feel like we're in hyperspeed. Smith is moving.
So fast we can't even see him. So what is this? Is this like an end for it?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it gonna have like a hook on it, or is it just like
Nope.
or is it just a cap, like a brass cap?
Just a cap. Just a cap.
Okay.
Gonna help keep the end from wanting to fray or anything like that.
Yeah. So is that why you've left a long piece on the end of the wood so it fits into there?
Correct.
And then you just like fill it with adhesive or something and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that proper term for that would be it's a boss.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so you need a boss to have the band hammer.
Very cool. Very cool.
So I mean you could use it both sides. If you really want to ban someone properly, you could nick them with the bottom. That would be like a 3-day tin foil. Then if you hit them with the actual ban hammer, then that would be gone forever.
Yeah, it's like you have the band tickle and the band hammer.
Yeah, it's dual use. I think it's time for a bit of rain. If you want rain, guys, just type ban hammer into the Bitknives chat. If we can get 10 ban hammers, we'll send. I think we'll send 1,000. We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Edmund AI doesn't count as a band hammer.
I didn't count that.
No, I'm not saying you did. Just I'm saying to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're getting there. We're not
7,
there yet, but we're
8,
getting there.
9. One more ban hammer. Well, there we go. I think Jervis has. No, we'll let him have it.
It's a pretty angry type in there, Binarai.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's an old IBM keyboard that I've always used since I was, a kid, and I've kept it, and I still use it today with a little converter on the end of it, so I can use it on the USB.
I would love to see a picture of that.
Yeah,
Just
me too. You know what? Growing up, when they, the Macs in the computer room there was always that one that had that perfectly punchy keyboard that I just had to get before anybody else got. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a number in this bad boy, and we're gonna call her done.
Oh, it's getting close now, guys. So if you want the ban hammer, head over to the bidding channel. It's almost done. It's imminent.
I'm banned. I'm not allowed to bid.
Charlie's banned.
Banned by the band hammer.
Yeah, that little tickle on the end. That's definitely perfect for the 3-day tinfoil.
Yeah.
Sherm's currently in at 2,420. I think when CryptoSmith says that it's done, then I'll give the bidding channel an additional 10 seconds to sort itself out, and then we'll call that the end of the ban hammer production.
Hey, that handle's looking beautiful. Look at the grain on that wood.
Yeah.
Once that gets polished up and he oils that's gonna be really beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So before final polish, I oil it to fill the pores.
Okay.
So we'll oil it here right now, and then a polish will come 8 hours later after the oil has been able to Now, okay, you guys, let me know, because I think we've bitten off quite a good chunk here today. So I'm asking for maybe a little bit of a gimme in that this band hammer isn't actually fully completed. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm going to do once the camera's down, like before tomorrow kind of thing. But I mean, we can call it done, right?
So you're going to have the RTM logo stamped on it, and where's that going to be?
So RTM, I'm thinking about doing it right on the face.
Okay.
Yeah, because
'Cause
everybody
that
they
way-
use. There you go. Yeah.
When you hit it, it'll actually show the inverse. So you can like hit it into a soft piece of something,
Yeah.
and it'll show the RTM logo, and maybe put something cheeky on there like your band. And then on the side, I'll do like a comic book font, band, and then hammer. And then on this side, do the same RTM logo type of thing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Now I could just slap some punches in there and call it good, but I think that if you guys want to give me the time to actually get proper stencils good to go, then I could do something better. Now I am going to punch it, and as soon as I punch it, it's done. Oh, I'm going to oil it in front of you first. But is that acceptable? That I can call it done now, even though there's probably still an hour or two worth of work to really get it up to snuff?
What are you saying, guys? What's the...
I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, it's
like-
getting on. It's getting on.
It's like, tell me what you think.
Yeah, let's have a look at this grain then with the oil on it.
You tell me what you think. You know what? I don't care what you think. Yeah. Get some.
Sherm's saying it sounds fair. Well, he would be saying that, given that he's currently the bidding leader. He's at 82,420. As soon as Smith says it's done, there's an additional 10 seconds in the bidding channel, and that's your last chance to get the banhammer. 50% goes to the CryptoSmith, and 50% goes to the Raptoreum project, the marketing funds.
Number 5 is going in. I'm going to do 2 of them. I'm going to do 1, reverse it, and do another one on the other side. And after that, she's done. So there's 1. I think I'll maybe just redo that. I don't like how the bottom of the 5 came out. That's better. And then here is, oh, before I do this though, I really wanted to talk about, you know, the prod. I'm just kidding. And that is, stick a fork in that bad boy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's over.
That is it. Sherm is the winner of the banhammer. Well done, Sherm.
Very cool.
You got yourself a really cool item there. That is really nice.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. There we go, guys. That is the official Raptoreum banhammer as created by CryptoSmith, also known as Jesse Lambert. Thank you very much for making that, Smith. It was very fun tonight.
Thanks for having me. I had a boatload of fun too. I always have fun at these things though. So yeah. Here, a little bit of eye candy for you, Charlie. I know you like the post, but here it is. Here she is put together.
Yeah, that is an absolute beauty. That was very cool. Jesse or CryptoSmith shared a post of this on Facebook, and I saw it earlier today, and I just went, wow.
Huh.
So he's given me a real close-up eye candy look at that right now. Thank you very much for that. That is amazing.
Yeah, that
Very
is
cool.
that is really nice.
So yeah, thank you again, and till next time, I guess. Eh? I'll clean this up. I'll get all of our fonts in on the sides, and our RTM logo nice and big. And I think I'll wait for Sherm to reach out to see if I do the year band or just do the logo itself. But other than that, the band hammer has got to go on there. Maybe I might go band hammer and then both sides. I think that would be better. 'Cause
You
then,
know what? It's totally fine. I'm gonna send you Sherm's address, honest. I'll send you the address, and you just send that, and we'll be good.
yeah, I didn't know Sherm lived in northern Quebec there, Charlie.
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah, yeah. Funny.
All right then, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been a pleasure tonight to be here creating the Banhammer with CryptoSmith. Thanks for being with us as well, Charlie. Thanks
My
to
pleasure.
the community for watching and sticking with us through the little bit of mishap we had on earlier in the stream. And until next Saturday, thank you very much.
See you guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.